My name is Thomas O'Connor. I'm from a tie in South Kildare. We're farming a mixed enterprise here of tillage, pigs, sheep and cattle. I first heard about farm partnerships when I was at a local Mockra meeting, or there was an information meeting about land transfer in Carlow there about, it was October or November 2014.
My name is Christy Watson. I'm a business and technology advisor working with Teagasc in County Kildare. So I deal mainly with cattle and sheep farms and non-dairy sector, and I would have approximately 200 clients. I think the key learning here was there was a lot of openness. They were open to change. Whatever professionals were required to be engaged with were engaged with, and they, looked at each of the specific issues with regard to the partnership, and sought advice on those, and were happy enough that the whole system would suit the farm. And it also meant that Thomas was being able to be brought on board in a management function on the farm, which he already was there. But the small things in that, if somebody delivered farm supplies, be it meal or fertiliser to the farm, and their parents weren't here, Thomas could write a cheque, and he could pay for it. And that was a recognition both within and outside the farm that he is the farmer. He is one of the farmers here.
I'm Tom Curran, farm structure specialist in Teagasc. My role involves the development and promotion of all collaborative arrangements. That includes partnerships, share farming, contract rearing, cow leasing, and also land leasing and land restructuring. The national context of those structures and why we promote them is related to, I suppose, the structural deficiencies in Irish farming. So the average age of farmers being 55, mid-50s, small farm size, land fragmentation, also lifestyle, work-life balance, all of those issues, labour availability. Collaborative arrangements are solutions to those problems in a national context. So we're promoting them with a view to helping the industry to achieve the Foodwise 2025 targets and so on. The example we're on here today, the O'Connor farm, is a family farm partnership between the parents and a son, and it's a transitional structure, if you like. The farm has actually been transferred already, and the partnership has been brought on board to allow all the family members to operate on the farm and to share the proceeds between them. There's more labour availability. The parents and the son are involved in running the farm, and the son who's taking on that role as farmer has the support of his parents in running the farm, which is hugely important for a young person starting out in their career to be able to learn from that experience and have their parents there as a sounding board in the background.
I'm farming at home since I left agricultural college in 2009. So I always would have been following the orders of my parents at home, and it's hard to follow. It's hard to listen to orders when someone is inside telling you what to do and you're the one outside doing the work. So I thought it was about time to maybe make it a level playing field, and we had to meet with the accountant and solicitor about finalising shares of the profits, of shares of the work, whose enterprise, who's in charge of what enterprise on the farm, who was the decision makers. If there was an issue arose in the partnership, who do we go to talk to act as a go-between between the two of us, try and talk it out between them. Well, from my parents' point of view, they still have a two-third control of the farm, and they can see that it's more of a phase process where they're slowly letting go a bit of, they're doing maybe a little bit less work or making less of the decisions, and they're letting me make more of them. And it's about them trusting. They can gradually build their trust in me that I'm able to take over the farm as such, which is one of the huge benefits to partnerships. Like, they're not just turfed out onto the side of the road, that they still have an involvement until whenever they don't want to have an involvement anymore.